for the soy sesame garlic sandwich. We're gonna start with black pepper, kosher salt, granulated sugar, granulated garlic, bay leaf,
Crushed up.
coriander, toasted fennel seed, and granulated onion.
Dig it. A little warm water.
And then we like to cool it down with
Yeah, you
some
don't
cold
wanna-
water.
It's kind of not chicken poach.
Nope.
Drop the chicken, 8 hours.
Now we're gonna rack it.
Let it pull a little bit of its moisture out. Okay, what's the batter?
All right, we got some cornstarch here. Got some gluten-free flour, kosher salt, little baking powder there.
Okay.
And then rice flour. Water, cold. The vodka helps the crust evaporate. And then we're gonna blend it up.
Now we've got our brine chicken.
I like to leave the fat on, straight up cornstarch. And then we just drop it in, just let it drain off, we'll drop it in the fryer.
Just like that.
Yep. Comes out sort of like a potato chip crust.
What are we making now? What's this?
The soy sesame garlic sauce, crispy garlic, crispy shallots, sesame seeds. We're gonna blend these up, make a tahini with them.
Oh.
It does look like gravel. We just add.
Sweet soy, which is really thick.
So we're gonna put together a soy sesame garlic sandwich here. Lemon aioli, crispy shallots on top, baby kale tossed in sesame vinaigrette, and the pièce de résistance, chicken thigh. And then we're gonna top it with our soy sesame garlic sauce.
That's all she wrote. I want to just get a bite of that. Wow.
Brother.
That's rockstar. I mean, that is really rockin' chicken.
Pollo Shi Jao Kay sandwich.
A lot of funk.
This is for the marinade. Soy sauce, oyster sauce, fermented black bean paste, Chinese 5 spices, and just a little bit of salt.
And how long are we gonna let the chicken marinate in that?
2 days, 48 hours.
Really?
We make the Shi Jao Kay sauce. Garlic clove, soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, sugar, salt, and chicken stock. Now that it's boiling, we put the cornstarch
Right, to thicken
it out.
And we're gonna dredge the chicken in
Flour, egg, and cornstarch. Our chicken is just get out of the fryer. Choose your bun.
that one. A little bit of the pork
Same.
fat.
Toast it up. Shi Jao Kay sauce. So we sauce the chicken first. A little bit more sauce. Romaine lettuce. Piece of chicken, pickle, turnip, and carrots.
Can't beat that. That is moist chicken. This is ridiculous, dude. When you're a restaurant and you serve one type of item on your menu, you better nail it. I'm here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where I hear these dudes are nailing it with sandwiches. This is Bread and Circus.
We came home to pick what Sioux Falls needed.
And a funky sandwich joint was it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But you got my attention.
You got a lot of people here who are meat and potatoes their whole life, and they're trying things like Vietnamese banh mi chicken sandwich.
Dropping 2 Vietnamese fried chicken.
Their Vietnamese chicken sandwich. You've got the cilantro aioli, radishes.
Keeps you wanting more.
Let's get into this.
So it's a take on banh mi, kind of the sandwich as a whole, except it's not on a baguette.
Whoa, 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 what's it on?
Potato bun. It's almost like a take on
I'm
like
outta
a
here.
Nashville hot. So we're just gonna start with the simple buttermilk dredge.
Chicken thigh, boneless, skinless.
Make sure it's coated for at least 12 hours.
Next up,
The pickling liquid and the pickles. Water, rice vinegar, salt, sugar, and 1-star anise.
and we're going into carrots.
Onions and julienne daikon radish.
Just a little quick pickle.
Yep. Now we're on to the cilantro aioli. 3 egg yolk, a little water. It helps the emulsion and get it foamy.
Foamy for my homie. And why did you want to be a chef?
I don't know. I think I wanted to be a rock star, a chef. I wasn't good at guitar.
Join the club. I like this little technique. Get those yolks
Yep.
really whipped up. Hit it with the oil, and you're gonna get a nice, light, creamy whip.
Lime juice,
Lime zest,
pinch of salt,
and a truckload of cilantro.
and then just blast it through.
Next up,
The glaze to take on nook cham, like the dipping sauce that usually accompanies
Oh,
like
yeah.
spring rolls and whatnot. Lime juice, water, fish sauce,
soy sauce.
ground bean paste. Then we got honey, garlic, and jalapeno. Cook for 20 minutes, bring it to a boil, hit it with a slurry, immersion blender, and then strain it through a chinois. So simple dredge for the chicken. Salt, AP flour, and garlic powder.
Our buttermilk brined chicken thigh in the fryer, 350.
8-ish minutes, boom. Salt, and then just the glaze. Cilantro aioli.
The daikon, carrot, and onion.
The chicken, ready to go.
What a monster. Nice bun. Everything's done right. 1 minute, it's a Nashville chicken sandwich. The next minute, it's a banh mi. It depends on what bite you get. Chicken's cooked perfectly. Veggies are nicely pickled, not too soft, not too firm. Lime aioli, nice light. Bread, just enough to keep it together to where it's not melting through.
Grabbing 2 Vietnamese fried chicken.
I would be lying to say I didn't want to order this every time.
The pickles have a bite to them. Then you bite into the salty, crunchy chicken.
And the cilantro aioli really is that nice finishing touch.
So I love shooting Triple D. I travel all over the world. I meet great chefs. I try incredible food. But you know one of my favorite parts are the names. Where do they come up with these crazy names? I've been to the Shaved Duck, the Tattooed Moose, Taco Apocalypse, Me So Fat. So here I am in North Dallas, and I hear about a place making real deal fried chicken. And you're gonna love the name. This is Whistle Britches.
Got wings in the window.
I've never had chicken that's this moist and crispy at the same time.
Pitmaster, table 1.
Whatever goes out from the kitchen is perfect.
Because Chef Omar Flores is dishing out a whole lot of comfort with a Southern spin.
We pride ourselves on being a funky fried chicken place. We do homemade biscuits, homemade pies, a lot of creative sandwiches.
Like this fiery favorite. Hot dang for you?
The hot dang is a perfect balance between different flavors. The hot sauce goes very well with the ranch sauce. Excellent.
So we're doing the hot dang. It's kind of our take on a Nashville-style
Hot chicken, got it.
Right. We're gonna start with our brine kosher salt, a little brown sugar, whole garlic cloves, yellow mustard seed, bay leaf, coriander seed, black peppercorn, chili darble, apple cider vinegar, and fresh dill.
Okay.
A little hot water to dissolve all this.
So we don't poach the chicken, we hit it with some ice.
And goes in our chicken cutlets.
Those are big.
This is Texas, man. It's gotta be big.
And how long are we gonna brine?
16 to 24 hours.
Okay, so what do we make next?
Our Nashville sauce. First off goes our canola oil. Got a little granulated garlic, cumin, a little red chili flake, paprika.
It's gonna get hot real fast.
Cayenne, a little brown sugar, kosher salt. Toss in our glycerin flakes.
Oh, that's gonna tighten this whole thing up?
Exactly, yeah. We're gonna strain our oil, lose all the chunky stuff in there.
The culinary term, chunky stuff.
Right. And then we're gonna kind of slowly emulsify it with our habanero hot sauce that we make here in-house.
Let me get in on some of that.
Dunzo.
Oh, what did Lionel Richie say? All night long. Next step.
We're making the dredge for our chicken sandwich. We'll start off with cornstarch.
Cornstarch is made to fry.
Yeah, good stuff.
Magic Crunch.
Little AP flour, baking powder, cayenne chili, paprika, black pepper, a little bit of sugar, and kosher salt.
Okay. Dry, wet, dried. Buttermilk?
Yep, buttermilk wash.
Into the flour. Take them, drop them in the fryer. 350?
350.
Let's see this.
Got our chicken. Got our Nashville hot sauce. Chicken goes on the toasted Texas toast.
I always like when the chicken eclipses the bun.
Top it off with some homemade dill ranch, some bread and butter pickles.
Making the pickles yourself?
Yes.
Of course you are.
And finish it off, just a little bit of dill.
That's quite a hot mess.
It's definitely a fork and knife sandwich.
That's ridiculous. The breading is light and fluffy. Good tang, good crunch, little sweet, little heat. The chicken is incredibly tender. The brine is doing its job. That's a divine brine.
Exactly.
Here at Old Whistle Britches.
Mac and Stack, they use a mac and cheese waffle as the bun and tempeh bacon.
This is going on the mac and stack.
Is it tempeh that we're turning into have the flavor of bacon?
Yeah, because it's like raw tempeh, so there's not a lot of flavor going on right now.
Wouldn't it be great if regular bacon had slabs that size?
Olive oil, a little bit of maple syrup, orange juice, liquid smoke, tamari, brown sugar.
One of my favorite Rolling Stones songs.
Dried basil.
They don't have that song.
Smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic.
How long are we gonna marinate the tempeh in this?
About 30, 45 minutes. Put it on a sheet pan, and we're gonna bake it off. About 45 minutes at 350.
Then it goes on the flat top for service.
Yep.
All right, what do we make after this?
Seitan chicken.
Seitan chicken.
Yeah, you
not
got it.
Satan's chicken.
So we got vital wheat gluten.
We have what?
Vital wheat gluten.
Getting introduced to a bunch of ingredients I don't typically use.
Nutritional yeast.
I use that.
Mashed up chickpeas, cumin, a little bit of sage, rosemary, onion powder, salt and pepper, garlic powder,
thyme,
smoked paprika.
Tamari tomorrow. Olive oil.
Boom. Vegetable broth. Then we need it?
Oh, of course we need it. We've got a lot of people coming in to have it.
You got it.
He's on a roll today, folks. A Kaiser roll.
Put it onto tin foil, roll it up, twist off the end.
You're gonna boil it.
It's a vegetable stock, rosemary, thyme, sage.
So anything that gets in there also flavors it. Then you'll slice it and then go to the flat top with it.
We typically fry the chicken.
Yep. Just when I think I know what's going on, I have absolutely no idea. Great.
Now we're doing our mac and cheese waffle, a little bit of elbow pasta.
Pancake batter.
This is our vegan house cheese.
What's in vegan house cheese?
Soy milk, nutritionally smoked paprika, cornstarch.
Okay. And onions.
We're gonna mix it all up.
I got up early and didn't have a chance just to... Is it better?
Ladle the sucker on for about 2.5 minutes, and then flip it another 2.5 minutes.
Holy hot mess, Batman. It's like a volcano in veggie galaxy.
Now we're ready to plate.
Let's see it, brother.
So our waffle, lettuce, bacon, chicken, sriracha aioli. There it is.
Is that a little sound effect you gave us on that? Was that nice, nice, nice? See, you can even hunch with vegan. To have a sandwich, it's not big, that much flavor. If you didn't tell people that was vegan, I don't think they would even question it. I mean, it's really got a lot of great flavor. It's got a lot of texture. It's a lot of creativity. That chicken patty is crazy, dude.
Glad you like it.
I get the smokiness of bacon and the maple of the bacon. The mac and cheese waffle is spot on. Well done, brother.
Is your vegan mac and stack?
We have the crispy seitan chicken, which is awesome.
Well, now I'm in Reno, Nevada, and I find out these dudes have got a second location. I gotta check it out. This is Full Belly Deli. We're talking about scratch-made sandwiches, funky creations.
Nacho Pollo Loco in the window.
The Nacho Pollo Loco sandwich is ridiculous. The chicken itself is breaded with the nacho cheese chips.
You don't find this anywhere else.
It's really delicious.
Now we're gonna get into a chicken sandwich that's coated in nacho cheese chips. This is the kind of stuff that we used to make up when we were in college. When you would have the leftover potato chips that were the crumbles at the bottom, I would always incorporate those.
First, we're gonna season the egg wash here. We've got some hot sauce, kosher salt, fresh cracked pepper. Throw a quick whisk on that. All natural chicken breast. A little dredge there for the flour. Into our seasoned egg wash. Then we're gonna pack those chips on there.
You wanna get that crunch and you wanna get that flavor.
We don't fry them, we bake them. It's healthy.
See?
Come on.
Just when you think they weren't gonna let you be healthy at the Full Belly Deli, they go ahead and bake the chicken.
We bake the chicken.
Next up?
The Southwest sauce. We're gonna add our chipotles and adobo, fresh cilantro.
Need a little heat in that.
Mayonnaise, sour cream. Then we're gonna add the chipotle and cilantro mixture.
I just got a huge waft of that smoky, dried chipotle. Very interesting. I'll hold this, Your Honor.
Okay. Horseradish, lemon juice, salt, pepper. Finish it off.
Okay.
Pickles are next.
Got it. This is an immersion circulator?
Yes.
Well, isn't that just the cutest little thing? We have a fountain like that in our room. I could also be brining my pickles.
We've got white vinegar here, sugar, salt, and that'll be our brining liquid. We're gonna go whole yellow mustard seed, toasted caraway seed here, peppercorns.
Tricolor?
Yep. Whole garlic, bay leaf, and arbol chili, fresh dill. Then we're gonna add our pickling cucumbers.
Okay.
Then we have our brine.
How long are we gonna go sous vide?
2.5 hours.
Really?
140.
Could you use some really good sous vide terminology?
Let's go 39.9.
There you go.
For 2 hours and 41 minutes. And
they'll be done.
Then we let them sit overnight.
Look at this. Can I just come in and buy this?
Yes, you can.
Good, I'll take this. So jalapenos and a bunch of cheddar.
Toast it up. We've got our Southwest sauce, romaine lettuce and heirloom tomatoes, pickle.
I like where we're going.
Nacho crusted chicken breast. Fold it over.
Dude. Bread is dynamite. It's got good texture, good chew, but not heavy. I love the cheese and the jalapenos on the outside. And the chicken breast, it's got a really good crunch. I mean, I heard it when you hit it with the knife. Awesome smokiness out of the Southwest sauce. But the kicker that refreshes it is that pickle. And that pickle sings.
Singing pickles. Nacho pollo and jalapeno coming in.
The chicken is real juicy, real tender, but the chips add like a perfect crunch.
The pickles are amazing. Nothing like any pickles I've ever had.
The jalapeno cheddar bread is definitely the way to go. Spicy, but cheesy.
If you're looking for a great sandwich, I would say this is the best place to come.
And you're gonna leave with a full belly.
So I'm here in Miami with one of my favorite chefs, Chef Richard Hales from Black Brick and Sakaya Kitchen. All right, dude, where are we in Miami?
We're in what they call the Sawaseta.
The Sawa, what does that mean?
It means southwest.
Okay, and what kind of food do you find down in the Sawaseta?
The Venezuelan, Cuban, Colombian.
Okay, so is it weird that I'm taking you to a gourmet donut shop?
Not at all, brother. They're blowing up in Miami.
Fantastic.
But is this place legit?
I hear it is. This is Mojo Donuts and Fried Chicken.
Death by chocolate up.
Nobody has donuts like Mojo.
Potato delight with strawberries and blueberries.
It's a sea of beautiful colors and deliciousness.
These are all handmade donuts.
Every single one.
Because it's the passion of owner Jimmy Piedrahita.
We do it the way when donuts were first started.
Okay.
Hand rolled, hand cut. It's even fried with the chopsticks the way they were back in the day.
But back in the day, they didn't make sandwiches out of them.
Here's your chicken brulee sandwich. There's chicken in a donut.
With the bacon, the cheese, it's an incredible sandwich.
Okay, I want to try chicken and donut.
Best thing we could go with is our chicken brulee sandwich.
All right, so how do we get started?
With our dough, water. This is our donut mix. Next, we add in some instant yeast. As soon as it starts running, I'm gonna add the rest of the water.
What's the total mixing time?
6 to 7 minutes.
So this big, gigantic monster.
You just smell the yeast.
Right off the bat. I know nothing about making donuts, by the way.
Cut them out.
Oh.
Pop them out.
We're getting the center cut donut.
I love it.
These will go next into a proof box, and they'll rise up.
And then we fry?
Yep.
350?
365. Palm oil.
Palm oil?
Yep. The oil actually gets absorbed, and even after we pull it out, it's still cooking because the oil is absorbed in there.
Now, chicken tenders.
And our marinade.
Hit it.
Take our sour orange, pepper, salt, garlic.
So these are gonna get 12-hour marinade. And then what are we going to be battering these in?
Our dry breading, and then we put it into our wet.
For me, it's the sort of updated version of chicken and waffles.
I got you. All right, let's fry these up and build this brulee donut.
Okay. Wet the shell, nice sugar.
All over it?
All over it. Then we start caramelizing the shell.
That's culinary napalm right there.
It is.
We want it to have that crispy outside texture. We put in the tenderloin. We get a mild Wisconsin cheddar cheese.
Okay.
A little bit of seasoning in it.
Oh,
my
goodness. Whoa.
That's right. And we make sure we put on plenty of bacon.
You have problems.
Our chicken brulee sandwich is born.
All right, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. From the beginning, I thought I had fried chicken and a donut, okay. But it's really a lot more complex. That's really good.
I mean, who are we kidding here? This is over the top. I mean, salty, sweet, something fried in there. You have that ooey gooey cheese that just like equalizes everything together.
The cheese sauce is a kicker.
Yeah.
And the yeasty donut.
Yeah.
The crunch of the caramel brulee, the smoky bacon. I mean, this has really got some legitimate textures and flavors. This changes the fried chicken sandwich game.
Dropping chicken sammies. I'm gonna make the batter to go on them. Start off with an egg, buttermilk, flour, pepper, salt.
Hot sauce.
It's gonna marinate overnight.
Dig it.
We're gonna make our dredge: flour, salt, black pepper, white pepper, cayenne, smoked paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, baking powder.
Out of the marinated buttermilk batter into the dry.
Drop it in the fryer for the first time at 300 degrees. Bring it up and let it rest. And then we're gonna fry it again to finish the cooking and make it a little more crunchy.
All right, what else is going with this?
We're gonna do some lime aioli.
Hit it.
Mayo, lime juice and zest, roasted garlic, sugar, white pepper, salt, and blend.
Let's build the sandwich?
Yeah.
Toasted bun.
Lime aioli on the bottom, kimchi on there.
That's generous.
Place our chicken.
Well, somebody evidently didn't make the bun the right size.
Hit some samjang.
Boy, you are not light on the portions of the sauces.
It's all about the sauce.
House pickles and an unhinged jaw to be able to eat this. Here we go. My friend, that is some excellent fried chicken. That is super crunchentacious. Dude, outstanding. I'm here in beautiful Santa Fe, New Mexico in the Midtown area. I'm here to check out a brewery where two buddies are making farm ales and wild beers. And if they're going to all that trouble to brew those specialties, you gotta know that the menu's gonna be off the hook. This is Rowley Farmhouse Ales.
Cheers.
This is the neighborhood pub with above average pub fare.
Cream sauce for the green chili cheese fries.
It's off the beaten path, but the food is really great.
You come for the food.
I come for the food.
You're double fisting it right now and you come for the food.
That one's coffee.
And the 1-2 Keg Kitchen Punch was all part of the plan when John Rowley and Jeffrey Kaplan partnered up on this place.
I wanted to do like a gastropub with good beer, and he wanted a farmhouse brewery with good food.
What kind of food do you guys do?
We do like farm-to-table dishes we all grew up with, but just a little upscale. Chicken biscuit with fries in the window.
The chicken and biscuit sandwich is one of my go-to comfort foods.
That biscuit, of course, really sells it.
Really, really tasty.
We're gonna do chicken and biscuits?
Yeah. We're just gonna start off with the brine, hot water, garlic powder, kosher salt, some sugar, throw in an ice to cool that down so we're not scorching the chicken.
Chicken breast, chicken thigh.
We do an airliner that we cut the wing off of.
So the airliner was to make the food a little bit fancier on the airline. They would leave the wing connected to it.
But I also heard because it's like still got the wing, so it flies.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. I'll go with that also. So you just trim off this, save that for wings later?
Yep. We just want to make it a little more flat. We're gonna let this brine overnight.
So now we're getting chefy. We're gonna go sous vide.
Correct. We're going to bag it up, put it in our cryovac machine.
What temp are you running?
165, and we let this go for about an hour.
Par cook it a bit, so when you're breading it and frying it, you're gonna be able to achieve that really nice crisp and not have to wait for it to cook all the way through.
Exactly. It stays nice and juicy and tender all the time. Dredge it in rice flour and fry it at order.
We gotta make the biscuit.
Yep. So we had our flour in, salt, baking soda, baking powder.
Mix the dry a little bit.
We're gonna add our cold butter in, local goat cheddar.
Goat cheddar, really?
Green onion as well.
And last but not least, the buttermilk.
As soon as this kind of all sticks together, it's done. Dump this out on here, and then we're gonna do a little fold on it, and we're gonna do that a couple times to make sure we got some nice layers. We got our little custom maker that's a little bit bigger.
That's a big biscuit.
Oh, it's a big sandwich. I'm a big guy.
What temp?
350 for about 18 minutes.
All right, Chef, let's see it.
Toasted our house-made biscuit.
Okay.
We're gonna put a little horseradish crema, our chicken breast that we just took out of the fryer.
House-made pickles, real thin batter on that chicken from the rice flour, but super crunchy.
And then our onion rings from the rice flour as well.
I love it. Nice tender biscuit. Mmm, great chicken. This is tender, great flavor. You're definitely getting a little bit of the brine. It's a light, crisp fry, and the brine of the pickle and the horseradish sauce is dynamite. I give you props.
Chicken biscuit sandwich.
The chicken is fantastic. It's moist, it's fresh.
So we're here in Anchorage, Alaska, and you know, on Triple D, we always say if it's funky, we'll find it. Well, this goes beyond funky. This goes into inspirational. This goes into a place I don't think we've ever seen before. You take a 21-year military vet who learns how to cook, teaches himself to help his family through cancer, and turns it into a restaurant that everybody's talking about. This is Waffles and Whatnot.
Sarah's Waffle Up.
Everything's waffles here, and these are the best waffles in town.
More waffle batter.
They're appealing to the eye, and your tongue will be happy.
But it was actually health that was Derek Green's true inspiration.
Recipes and everything that I came up with literally was because I had a wife that had cancer and also had a mom that had cancer. And you can hide a lot of ingredients in the waffle so that they don't have to take as many pills.
After his wife passed, Derek took his waffles to the public, working his way to opening this joint that he runs with his wife, Lee Ron.
4 confused cousins.
This one has mac and cheese, it has barbecue sauce. The chickens are phenomenal. You will not go away hungry.
What are we into, Chef?
This is the waffle for the confused cousin chicken sandwich.
Confused is right here.
Almond milk, flour, baking powder, pure vanilla. I have a second type of vanilla, also a pure vanilla. White sugar, brown sugar, and then we have a substitute for eggs. Keep it vegan. Coconut oil.
And let her fly. Next step.
Chicken coating. Unbleached all-purpose flour, adobo, granulated garlic, white pepper. This is a Mediterranean spice blend that we import from Israel.
That's awesome.
Parsley, granulated onion, kosher salt.
Got it.
Next, the chicken. We're gonna go dry flour, egg wash, dry flour, grease. 350, 6 minutes.
What are we making next?
Garlic mac.
Okay.
Colby Jack cheese.
Oh, you're going immersion circulator.
Yes.
Aren't we chefing it up a bit now?
Sharp cheddar cheese, sodium citrate to make sure that it doesn't clump up.
And some heavy cream.
Seal that up.
Why not just melt it in the pan like everybody else?
Sous vide.
Hot shot.
We have our noodles in the pan, eggs, bacon fat.
Oh, so another vegan dish.
Nothing vegan about this one, brother. Ghee, garlic salt, granulated garlic, white pepper.
You got to think about white pepper.
The white pepper is there because a lot of our dishes have turmeric, and the active ingredient that is curcumin, very healthy for you. And one of the best ways for the body to absorb that is mixed with white pepper.
Okay.
Dump that cheese sauce and some heavy cream in this.
The last thing we have to make is the barbecue sauce, and then the barbecue sauce is part of the house sauce.
Correct. Water, brown sugar, paprika, mustard, garlic, black pepper, salt.
All right.
Ketchup, lemon juice, molasses, liquid smoke, light corn syrup.
Take me to Flavor Town, brother.
So for our house sauce, we're gonna begin with some hot sauce, ranch, then that barbecue sauce, honey.
Let's see it, bud.
Grill some cheese, chicken, maple syrup, scoop up this side of cheese, slap some bacon on there, garlic mac, spicy barbecue. Smash that down, finish that off with a little bit of house sauce.
I'm actually scared. Can I phone a friend? I wonder how much this little piggy weighs. 2 pounds. You think I need more of that in my day? You eat this. I don't even know how to attack it.
Hands.
Pick it up? You have a pressure washer?
That's a bite.
Mac and cheese is delicious. Chicken's nice crisp on that, nice crunch. One of my favorite things is that spicy barbecue sauce. That contrasting with the maple syrup, you get the hot, you get the spice, then you get the sweet. It is a gigantic juxtaposition of flavors and textures. Dynamite.
Here's your confused cousin.
We do not show up in Alaska without the Alaska superstar of diners, drive-ins, and dives, the one and only Benny Lin from Pagoda Restaurant in North Pole, Alaska. So what do you think?
Good flavor. The barbecue sauce, very nice. Good waffle. Crispy, the chicken cooked just right.